Sagittarius. It's me, your boy. So let's figure out what this energy is like for you. A little bit baked, my bad. It opens the portals. But yeah, no. Basically, Sagittarius. We just had the new moon in Aquarius, and now the moon has transitioned into Pisces. So there could be like a little bit of emotional, like, kind of like, I don't know. What is the word I'm trying to expression, like emotional expression, because we're, Aquarius is the energy of like confronting the truth and like, it's standing up for shit, rebellion, all that kind of shit. And then like Pisces is all about like intuition and sitting with your feelings and those kinds of things. So that energy, for you being a lot of like air and water is probably going to feel turbulent because you're a fire sign. So let's see. But it also depends on what's in your natal chart, because you could have a lot of water and feel more comfortable, so let's see how it plays out for you. I don't base everything off of the sun sign. The sun sign is primarily how other people see you anyway. Your moon sign is more true to who you actually are on the inside, how you see yourself, which is kind of funny that we base everything off of our sun. My sun and moon is the same, so what you see is what you get. But yeah, I am not getting any cards right now. Oh, there we go. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community, right? So I feel like right now, if you're feeling like isolated or like stir crazy, feeling in solitude, I feel like you're really being called to like reach out to your friends, like go spend time with people. Don't be afraid to branch out a little bit. I'm gonna use my new deck. It's very pretty. So yes. Comes in a fancy box too. Used to the ragged little cigarette pack bundles of tarot cards. Anyway. Alright. So just as I thought. Let me get through this deck and then I will tell you what I thought. So the first card that pops out is the Five of Swords. This is the card of conflict and chaos and defensiveness and, having a short fuse, that kind of thing. Let's see what else you got here. With the Hierophant in reverse, we've got Taurus energy showing up. This is like the energy of like feeling like at a place of like stagnation, like you don't feel like you're like heard or appreciated or Maybe you feel like people don't see you, like take you seriously as an authority figure as well with the Hierophant in reverse. Because the Hierophant in the upright is an authority figure, right? It's somebody that people like look up to and like appreciate and all that. And so with it being in reverse, it's like the opposite. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. This leads to you making a decision. Because you're just kind of feeling like, you know, you're weighing your odds on some, or weighing out the odds, or the I don't know, figuring out what it is you want to do and like how to proceed, how to move forward. With the King of Swords, I like this energy. You know, the King of Swords is kind of cold. He's kind of heartless, right? But this is the energy of somebody who's, you know, also a little bit merciless. Let's be real. But this is somebody who like decides to cut off energies that like leave you feeling that way, right? That kind of like conflict and chaos, or like there's no growth, you feel like you're not heard or understood, or even like respected as an authority, or like as somebody you know, whose opinions matter. But yeah, the King of Swords, it's like you're not taking no bullshit no more. With the Emperor in reverse, this could be a job. It's Aries energy. But the Emperor is all about like a boss, right? Like you probably, you know, felt conflicted or had conflict about, you know, work. And this caused you to like make a decision and walk away. And if this isn't a job and this is like a relationship, then it feels like a job. And kudos on you for walking away, you know. But it looks like it's just a lot, whatever it was, you know. Now, Four of Cups in reverse is the energy of acceptance, right? It's like, which is pretty dope, okay? Because especially on a Sagittarius read, usually I don't, I don't get acceptance from you. I get vengeance. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so with the Four of Cups in reverse, I want to clarify this. I want to know why. What is this acceptance, or like maybe somebody... maybe you get an offer and you accept an offer, but it's the energy of like being receptive and acceptance. Try this again. No, that's too many cards. But Judgment in reverse. I feel like you haven't made this decision yet. Because Judgment in reverse means it's not final. You're still at the Two of Pentacles. But there's going to be an offer that you accept. The King of Cups in reverse. Tells me that it's not like an emotional deal. I feel like actually it's the contrary, right? It's like the lack of emotion, right? With the King of Cups in reverse, it's like you have no more like drive or energy to stay stuck where you were. So you're like, no, I have to like move forward. I have to like take this opportunity or whatever. But it's just like your heart wasn't in it, you know, like there was no creativity or like things that you could really feel passionate about in that situation. And we have the sun, Leo energy. And this, I love this, because this is like saying, like, here comes the sun, you know, the brighter days are ahead. And it's like, you know, it's illuminating your path to abundance. When I see flowers in tarot, I automatically think abundance. And seeing these sunflowers and the way they're looking to the sun, it's like optimism. Like, look to the light. Look to the things that you feel, you know, excited about or optimistic about. We have the Four of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups. So take this as it resonates, because the King and Queen of Cups have shown up, but one is in the reverse and one is in the upright, which tells me that you're not actually each other's King and Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups showing up in the upright here, I feel like this is somebody else. But take it as it resonates. It feels like somebody else who, like, comes in and, like, wants to, like, make an offer or, like, wants to hang out with you more. Seeing the boat in the background kind of makes me think distance, or, like, they might not be, like, you know, maybe you're creating some sort of distance with them. With the Four of Wands in reverse, it also indicates that this could be somebody that you've left. Somebody that you've already walked away from, trying to come back, like an old long-term relationship or situationship, whatever the case. But it looks like you're not, like, that's not what you're about. Because I really see your energy as the King of Cups in reverse. Like, your heart's not in it, that's not your focus. It could mean, like, this comes in right when you're not focused on that. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel this energy of being like, nah. You know, you're like, I don't want to come through for that. That's not where I want to extend my offer. Or, like, my time and energy, what's valuable to me, right? With Temperance in reverse, I don't like this, because you're a Sagittarius, and this is a Sagittarius card in reverse, and I feel like you're feeling just a little out of touch, or, like, out of balance in a way. Like, you just don't feel like you're in the place for that. Like, you just have a lot more focus on other things, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with, like, your career, to be honest. It's almost like you're just driven right now, and I feel like this is just kind of like, you're seeing it as like a side quest, and you're like, do I even want that side quest? Like, you know, maybe in the past that's what you wanted, but it doesn't. It looks like a distraction more than anything, right? You're emotionally not in it. Cottonmouth. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. This is being very hardworking, very focused on your work, you know, really paying attention to your work ethic. It's like, you could even be starting a new business or like a side hustle, but it's like, that's taking a lot of your focus and a lot of your energy. You're not thinking about going out socializing and doing all these things. And if you are, it's like on your own terms, you know. It's like you're really putting your priorities first and what you really value first, you know. Yeah, the Justice in reverse, Libra energy. This is like feeling like, yeah, you're just not like in a place for it. You want to like find your stability, your balance. You're still like getting your balance back from like, your just life. And it feels like you're just like, dude, I want to get my head above water. I want to like, and then like this happens and it feels almost like a distraction or deterrent from like what you actually want to pursue at this time. And I feel like that's what attracts people though, is when you're pursuing like other things, right? You're pursuing like a career or education or whatever. You're putting in a lot of effort and hard work. I see that. And it just looks like the way I'm looking at this, right? Like your back is turned to this Queen of Cups. Like you're just focused on work, and she's over here like, "What up? Want to come party? I got this cup," And then you're just like, "Bro, I'm busy. I'm like, I'm making these things," And it's like, yeah, just you don't have the energy for it. You don't want it. You're not about it. You could switch the energies if take it as it resonates. I'm reading it how I'm seeing it. But yeah, I just feel like you're not really looking for what they're trying to start. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is the self-love card, right? Like right now you're taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs. Like really focusing on like what it is that you need to accomplish or do, right? That's something I gotta give you, Sagittarius, like credit for, is you guys are really driven. You guys like some of the hardest fucking workers I've ever worked with were Sagittarius. Like, so I hella see that. Like, you're just very goal oriented and very like driven. You're not like looking to veer off course. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, it's because like financially you feel like you've been kind of like stuck. You've been, struggling a bit, and like it's like that paycheck to paycheck kind of energy, and it's like I feel like you're like wanting to get on top of that, and as a result, you're spending a lot more time like with yourself and like, really investing yourself in something. It's almost like it's very purpose driven. Yeah, the Devil in reverse tells me that you're just not even looking at temptation at this time. Anything, you could have even quit drinking, and I say that because like these cups are kind of like calling to me with the Queen of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. Just the way that they're presented, it kind of gives me this feeling like you're just not like, you don't want to be part of that scene, or you're walking away from a scene. Yeah, the Devil in reverse, that's like letting go of addiction or temptation or obsession, whatever. It's all the like carnal things, It's letting go of toxicity and all the aspects of your life. I like this because then we have the Empress and the Magician show up, right? The Empress is like really getting in touch with like the divine feminine aspects within you. Whether you're male, female, whatever, that doesn't matter. It's, the way that tarot sees masculine and feminine is like the left and right side of your brain, right? So you can be very masculine and very in tune with your feminine, and really feminine and really in tune with your masculine. It's not about if you're an innie or an outie. But the Empress is creative, right? And I really get this feeling like you might be starting your own side hustle or your own business, or maybe even writing a book or something. But it's like, it's something that you have to be creative about. It's something that you have to really like put a lot of energy into. The Empress is birthing something, right? She's always bringing something into the world, right? That's why she's represented as the divine feminine. So that's why she represents artists and musicians and, you know, all kinds of people, because when you tap into that, the essence of creation, you're tapping into the divine feminine. And then it's followed up by the magician, right? Which is dope, right? The magician is kind of like, he doesn't reveal his tricks, right? So I feel like part of your advice here is like kind of like move in silence, you know, and I feel that you kind of are. You're laying low, you're, you know, just focused on your work, you're just trying to get your shit done. And with the magician, it tells me that you're very resourceful and you're a really strong manifester, and that you're going to have no trouble like manifesting whatever it is that you need moving forward, because it is like you know what you need and what you want. I like this. You're one of the most decisive signs I've ever read for, to be honest. So let's see. What does the Kali deck have to say? With the Magician card, you could also be dabbling in like manifestation techniques, or magic in some way. Crystals, you know, candles, incense. Like you're tapping into something here, because I keep looking down and he's just like, it looks like he's having a like a little ritual, you know. And then the Ace of Cups, this chalice. It's like, I don't know, I'm seeing that as kind of like, you know, maybe tap into the water elements. Bagalamukhi. She arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making, right? We make ourselves broke, right? She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which can create true happiness. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of good fortune is predicted. And so, yes, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.